Unfortunately, those winds have picked up to near 55 miles per hour. We had a gust as high as 55 in the past hour, so that's prompted a health alert. So if you're sensitive to blowing dust, you want to stay indoors for the next few hours because the winds are going to remain strong at least through 7 o'clock. That's when our wind advisory expires. The winds have come down a little bit. If you can say 41 miles per hour of a gust is a lighter. At this time, 29 mile per hour sustained wind, a temperature of 60 degrees. We were in the middle 70s earlier, but temperatures are starting to fall off, and tomorrow we won't even approach 60 degrees, so it's going to be much cooler. Wind gusts right now 32 in Las Vegas, 46 in Ruidoso, 40 mile per hour wind gusts. And Grants, earlier in Santa Fe, you had a 67 mile per hour wind gust, so fortunately your winds have come down a little bit, but still we're under the gun for some wind as we head into the next few hours. Winds could gust up to 50 miles per hour between now and 7 o'clock, so we're not done yet with that blowing dust. So here's the forecast for the winds beginning at 7 o'clock. We're seeing the yellow that's indicating those winds gusting over 40 miles per hour, so it's not until late tonight that eventually the winds come down a little bit, but I think we're going to have some canyon winds as a cold front continues to push to the southwest. That will bank up against the mountains and push some cooler air into the metro tonight, so the winds will remain breezy to windy as we head into the overnight. It doesn't look like until late tomorrow afternoon that we'll finally start to see those winds come down. And we are seeing some shower activity, especially to the north of Interstate 40 and around the northern mountains. Not all of this is reaching the ground, but we are seeing our rain chances and snow chances go up, and we're going to see more snow falling around the northern mountains tonight. So we do have winter weather advisories posted until lunchtime on your Monday for the Sangre de Cristo Mountains into the northeast, including Raton down to Las Vegas and also the San Juans of southern Colorado. So if you have some travel plans in northeastern New Mexico along Interstate 25 tomorrow, you'll want to give yourself some extra time because the winds will be blowing the snow around that's falling tonight into tomorrow. Here's a look at Superstorm Track beginning at 7 o'clock. We have those showers out there right now, and then we'll eventually see the rain changing over to snow, especially as we approach the midnight hour. The best shot for picking up accumulating snow will be in the northern mountains. The farther away you get from the mountains, the lighter accumulations that we'll see. So we'll have some spotty snow showers to start in the eastern portion of the state, but more than likely we're not going to see a lot of accumulation in places like Tucumcari, Clovis, or down into southern New Mexico. Just a slight chance for a few spotty showers tomorrow to start. So here's the snowfall forecast in Durango and the mountains, about 3 to 7 inches there in the San Juans. Durango, you're going to have a mix of rain and snow, all rain in Farmington. Further to the east, Chama, about 2 to 4 inches, 1 to 3 inches in Los Alamos, and then over to Red River, you can pick up about 6 to 8 inches. Lighter amounts in Taos and Angel Fire. Then over to Raton, about 3 to 5 inches, 1 to 2 in Las Vegas, and about a trace to an inch in Tucumcari. There's a slight chance that we could have a spot shower here in the metro, but the best shot will be in northern New Mexico into the northeast. Temperatures in Durango and Pagosa Springs tomorrow into the 40s and the 50s. We'll see that rain changing over to snow for tomorrow, and then we dry things out for Tuesday. Then another system moves in on Wednesday and Thursday. Farmington, you'll be at 57, middle 50s in Gallup and Grant. So much cooler for tomorrow. You'll need that jacket when you step out the door. Winds out in the northwest from 10 to 20. Over to the southwest, we'll be in the 60s and the 70s, lower 70s in Deming, 67 in Las Cruces. It will be breezy to windy, so blowing dust a problem, especially early on your Monday into Roswell and Carlsbad. Only into the 50s, but near 70 degrees on Tuesday. Into the northeast, we'll have a chance for rain and snow tonight into tomorrow, and then that snow wraps up tomorrow evening. And then over to the northern mountains, temperatures into the 50s and the 40s, and in the east mountains we'll be in the 50s tomorrow, upper 40s in Moriarty and Estancia, and in the metro back into the middle 50s. So a far cry from where we have been. It's going to be a little bit of a shock to the system. Again, we'll be dealing with those gusty winds between now and 7 o'clock here in Albuquerque, and temperatures rebounding by the middle of the week.
All right, thanks, Chris. Lauren Skilligan.